last time on Age of Darkness Romance Twilight. You and Bethany discovered a monster of unspeakable horror hiding at the center of the maze. One more dark, dangerous, and intelligent than the others, a mutated marine officer. Together, you and Bethany were chased inside of a huge manor of dozens of mutated and giant creatures outside. Inside, you found Amanda Quill lying dead next to her daughter, Sarah Quill, among the dead bodies of the Marines. However, you weren't as safe as they could be. As you just attempted to duck into one of the rooms for safety, you were stopped by a giant gorilla and the mutated Marine officer. Nowhere left to turn. Just when all seemed lost, Zane leaped from the second floor, dealing a significant blow to the gorilla and buying you just enough time to join the fight. With the gorilla defeated and the mutated Marine officer sights on the little Sarah, it's revealed that she's eaten her mother's devil fruit, giving her power over vegetation and plants. Using her newfound power, she unknowingly dealt the finishing blow to the Marine officer. After a failed escape attempt from the manor, the four of you find yourselves surrounded by dozens of mutated and giant creatures ready to kill you. Channeling your inner willpower, you suddenly release a burst of conqueror's hockey, knocking all the creatures either unconscious or bringing them to their knees. This gave you enough time to retreat inside and reconvene with your newfound crewmate, who also was affected by your outburst of will. Bethany, the only one conscious, was moved by your ability and the revelation of your true name, Thomas D. Lau. Soon after revealing his desire to join your crew, you accept, and now Bethany sails under the flag of Thomas D. Lau. Now, the two of you rest against opposite walls in the small hallway with dozens of monsters outside, and unconscious Sarah and Zane at your sides. You'd still have no idea where the moon key is. Ugh!
How you feeling, Bethany?
I'm feeling good. Whew.
Now let's try to find this moon key.
Yeah. You already checked the entire house, right?
Yeah, I didn't see nothing.
Oh, damn.
Let's get these two safe somewhere. That room upstairs where we met first.
That's a good idea. Let's go upstairs. So Bethany throws Zane over his shoulders and you grab Sarah. The two of you walk out into the main hallway, upstairs, and into the room that the three of you were in earlier today. Ugh, this guy's heavier than he looks.
Sarah's kind of heavy too.
Really? She's like 8.
She ate that devil fruit, man. She's bloated.
I didn't know that was a side effect to eating a devil fruit.
Neither did I, but I guess it is now.
Thomas, can I talk to you for a second? Away from these two.
Sure thing.
The two of you walk out into the hallway. Remember yesterday when we were captured by Arthur and we were talking to George? I might have told you and the rest of them that I know where the moon key is. Now hold on, before you lose your knuppets. I don't know what a knuppet is, but don't lose it, okay? I wasn't lying. I might have not been saying the whole truth, but I wasn't lying.
Where's the key?
I overheard last week the mayor was talking with someone outside. When he was talking with that person outside, they were talking about how they lost the moon key. I didn't know what it was at the time, so I kind of overlooked it. But apparently, it was stolen. I assumed it could have been stolen by anyone. You know, one of the kids might have took it. You know, children can be. But then I got to thinking, what if those two keys unlock something dangerous?
But who would have the other key if George already has the sun key?
The mayor had both of the keys. I don't know when he lost the moon key, though. He must keep the sun key on him and the moon key somewhere else.
He gave away the sun key.
He gave the sun key to the captain, George, and the moon key was stolen.
But what if he placed it somewhere and he forgot?
The reason I thought it was in the maze was because I thought maybe the goddess could have it.
Did we try to talk to Sarah?
Should we? You think she would know?
Maybe. Maybe she knows something that we don't, since she was here first.
True, true. Those
What if
bodies were
it's
there
in
for a while.
What if it's in the Vatican?
The Vatican.
When I first arrived here with Lance, whatever
His
his name
name
was.
is Lance.
With Lance.
You're not too great with names, are you?
No, not with too many kids and this happening right now.
There are a lot of kids on this island, I gotta admit.
But we passed the Vatican Church.
I suppose it could be there.
But when me and him walked inside, I didn't see anything either.
Could it have been hidden? You don't seem very good at finding things.
What's that supposed to mean?
All I'm saying is that me and Zane found 2 phoenixes yesterday, and you found a longsword, right?
Hey, I found something at least. Alright?
Alright, that's fair, that's fair.
Anyway, do you want to try to search something first?
So while the two of you talking, you can hear movement in the room. What? Huh? What's going on? The two of them start waking back up. And Bethany busts the door open. Hey guys, good morning! Good to see ya!
Morning, peoples.
Bethany, what? Why are we upstairs? This is all weird. I don't know what's going on.
Long story.
As you hear the two of them wake up, and you're in that room again, you can hear the noises from outside as well. The unconscious monsters are starting to wake up. Oh, great. Well, it was nice while it lasted. At least we're inside. So you hear the monsters outside, and the 4 of you are upstairs. And it's about 11 in the afternoon now, the next day.
Only a few more hours before someone dies.
We don't have much time.
We gotta find this key, wherever it is.
Zane, Thomas here said the key we're looking for might be in the Vatican Church. I suppose it could be. I don't know anything about this key stuff, but if that's his gut. Did you guys find anything in this place? No. Thomas, you haven't found the key yet, otherwise you wouldn't be asking me for it, so there's that.
I saw fruits.
Oh, something good to eat? Yeah, I'm hungry.
Which room was it in, though? I think it was downstairs.
It was downstairs. Remember we were there?
Do you remember where it is?
Yeah, I think I can take us there.
Let's go get some food.
Alright. Sarah leads the 3 of you downstairs into the garden, past the hallway, past a few doors. You guys take a left into a doorway with 3 pillows in it and a fountain, and take a right, and opening the door you see a giant fountain, some shrubs, and a huge fruit and vegetable garden. Alright, something to eat finally. I've been starving. Gotta admit, I am kind of hungry.
Let's just eat what we can.
Sarah's got an apple in her face. Alright?
Yes, we can go ahead and eat.
Alright, all of you guys are gonna eat. Oh. We don't have much time left.
Okay, let's think of possibilities of where this key could be at.
Okay, well, what do keys open? They open doors, of course. Okay.
Doors, vaults.
So, could we be looking for a door? There's a door right there! Bethany points the door you guys walk through. Bethany, I think we're looking for a special door. After we find this key, we need the key first before we can find the door. Right. Thomas.
Do you know what this key could look like? What did the sun key look like?
It looked like a normal key with a little encarving of a sun on the hilt. So I assume the moon key would be the same.
But with a moon.
But with a moon, yeah. We already looked through this entire place. There's that. Then again, it is a key. So it could be anywhere. You enjoying that apple? Yeah. You gonna pass it over to me?
Bethany, there's hundreds of apples to choose from.
Well, maybe I want that one.
Bethany,
why do you want this apple? It looks tasty, okay?
Bethany, look behind you.
Oh my god, where'd all these apples come from?
I guess sleep deprived and hunger makes them go insane.
I love apples. Bethany just goes and grabs a handful of apples. You want one, Thomas?
Yeah, toss me one.
Tosses you an apple. Well, we barely got out of those monsters alive. So, if we're gonna leave, we're gonna have to make a break for it. Who says we're leaving? Maybe I should kick back. It seems like a nice place to stay. Bethany, why would you want to stay here with all the dead bodies out in the main hallway? Maybe I can clean them up. I don't know.
Maybe once we get out of here, you can come back and chop down these hedges.
Seems like a waste of time. With the hedge maze, no one's gonna come here. Ha ha ha. We're only here because we're chasing a magic key. Bethany, it's not magic. How do you know that? It could be magic. Could open a magic chest. Ha 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 ha.
You said it was in the maze. How would you know that?
Like I said earlier, I overheard the mayor talking to one of his lackeys. And the mayor's lackey said something along the lines of witch taking it, possibly, I don't know. But even if it was the witch, I'm sorry, little one. Looks over to Sarah, because Sarah's eyeballing you. That was my mother. Amanda. Her name was Amanda. I used to go to church with her a few times. She was a nice woman. She wouldn't have done all this.
Yes, she was paid off.
Sarah walks up to you and starts play hitting you. It's only play hitting because she's so small, but she is actually trying to hit you. My mother would never be paid off.
Sarah, when you first got here, did you see anything unusual despite dead bodies?
No. Well, it was unusual to find Mom, Dad. But
anything else on her?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Oh, wait! I got it. Thomas, do you remember Rosie?
Wasn't that the chick in the bar?
No, not the chick in the bar. She was the one that healed you.
Oh, medic lady, yeah.
She has a name, Thomas, but anyway. Remember her wife? The lady that she was worried about?
She was hot too, yeah.
You did? Thomas, you haven't seen her.
Oh. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else from back home.
But anyway, my point is, she said her wife might be in this maze. Maybe, if we find her, she'll know where the key is. It's a long shot, I know. But sometimes long shots are better than no shot. I knew that better than anyone. Remember Olivia? Oh yeah. She'll like me. One day.
We practically searched this whole maze, kinda.
Did we?
We did pass a few alleyways or hallways, whatever you want to call them.
Imagine leaving now. We'll get chased by all those monsters. Maybe we could do it stealthily. Stealth is my specialty. Ha ha ha. Alright, I have to level with you guys. I'm not very sneakily. I might be a little loud. A little bit.
Might be is complimenting you.
Oh, Thomas, you compliment me. You know you don't have to compliment me to get in my pants. I don't need to know this. Jeez. Oh, jeez, you guys. I didn't know you both swang that way. Oh, jeez, this is disgusting. Sarah walks over to the corner and sits down. Zane just is like, you can see the disgust on his face. Ugh. Hey, man, don't knock it till you try it. Are you choking over there, Thomas? So then he walks up to you, slams you on the back. Ha ha ha! Yeah. Shouldn't be choking until Tuesday. Wink.
God. Zane, change your face. It's making me laugh too hard.
What did I do? Yeah.
The look you gave us when he said that. Oh, it was freaking hilarious.
Zane is a funny guy. Slaps Zane on the back too. Glad to have you guys here. Hey Zane! Yeah? You want to hear something cool? I suppose? Is now really the time for this? What did the chicken do to cross the road?
Okay.
Did he walk across? No! Is that a punchline? He walked across the road to get to the other side! Bethany, I think you're missing a punchline there.
Let's just go look for this key.
You guys don't like my joke? Alright, fine. I'll workshop it. We'll come back to it.
So, any ideas, despite here in the Vatican?
Well, there's all the houses in the main town. There's the port. There's the shore. And then there's the mines. But, that would take us all week. And I don't think we have that kind of time. Yeah, we don't have that kind of time.
Should we go talk to the mayor, see where he think he lost it?
We could try that.
I think let's do it now. That's
Alright.
the best shot we have.
So it would seem. I suppose first we're supposed to get out of this maze.
That's gonna be a fun part.
Alright, what's the plan? How are we supposed to get out of here?
Run for it?
We're gonna make a break for it?
Or maybe Sarah can try to move the vegetation? I don't know.
Last time I had them frozen, it took a lot out of me. I don't know if I can do it again, but I can try.
All you gotta do is
She
just...
puts her hands up and she's like, "Ganbare."
It's just, I can do it, but in Japanese.
No Japanese?
A little bit.
Nice.
I watched this weird show on TV. I think it's called Two Piece.
I gotta get out of this maze first. Alright, let's, I guess.
Aha, I see. Well, Sarah, you can ride on my shoulders if you'd like.
I can? I'll think about it. That was a strange I'll think about it. Bethany, what did you do?
I didn't do anything to her.
To her? Sarah's having the
Anyway, let's try to get back to town.
Sounds like a plan.
The three of them are gonna follow you. You want to go out the front door, the back door, or the window upstairs? That's a great idea.
Let's head up to the window.
The four of you approach the window.
Oh man, great memories. I had to watch the three of you run for your lives.
Well, maybe we can make it to the roof and look for a way out.
Sometimes I don't know if you're joking or serious, Bethany.
Thomas, what did I tell you about choking? Slaps you on the back again. Feel better, friend.
Sorry, it's that apple, man. Ugh. Anyway, let's get to this roof and see if we can find it. And into this maze.
I'm not going out there again. Not through the window, at least. I got hurt on the way down.
Yeah, and I think I was lucky not to fall with you guys. But I'll go out with you, my captain. Zane goes,
Your captain? What? Are you joining his crew?
yeah, for my own reasons. I have a certain dream I need to fulfill.
Zane, you're welcome to come along too if you want.
No, pirating isn't exactly my thing. I think I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Well, the offer's still there.
Flattered. Can I come? Only if my brother can come too.
No. Being a pirate's dangerous.
I know. But if I am, I can train and get stronger, right?
What do you think, Bethany?
Bringing a child on a ship? Do you know how many dangers will be? Oh, hell no. Thomas, it's your decision at the end of the day, but I don't approve of that. There's a lot of dangers on the sea. You should know that. You've been to the Grand Line.
Yeah, he is right. Maybe when you get a little older, Sarah.
She pouts.
Don't give me that bit. What? Oh, let's try to get to this roof. Or at least just myself.
You try climbing up into the roof, and Bethany is the only one that follows you.
I'm gonna roll a d20 for that.
Yep, let's see if you climb and hit the roof.
19. Oh.
Hell yeah. So you and Bethany don't fall this time, and
Goes
you're
moon.
climbing up to the roof. You're standing on the top of the roof now, and you can see all the monsters. And you see all of them, the giant centipede, the giant spider, scorpion, all of them around, and you can see the sun is barely all the way up into the sky. Ugh, man.
Some ugly motherfuckers.
It was the last time we slept. I took a short nap, but I'm gonna have to take a long rest, if you know what I mean.
Once we get out of this.
Yeah.
So all of the monsters are surrounding the mansion. Manor. All of them are around the manor, and you're looking for an opening. Perceive if you can see an opening.
Bethany, can you see anything?
Let me look out here real quick. See if we can find anything. Maybe? I see a little path there, but it seems like the giant spider is looking at it funny. We might have to push past the boar, but I think we could do it. The four of us, though, one of us could get tied up with the spider. Maybe if you were at the front and I was at the back, we could keep Sarah and Zane in the middle. What do you think?
Think we can do it all sneaky like?
We could try and sneak past them, but I feel like the boar will see us at least. The spider might not.
Spider got them 8 eyes. We don't know that.
True.
But if it's the moon key,
What do you
do you
guys
think it'd
see
be
up
on
there?
danger animals?
Yeah. Alright, well, do you guys have a plan yet?
Zane yells up to you. Do we have a plan yet?
Sneak around and hope for the best.
Sneak and hope for the best, I see. Alright, we're gonna try and sneak.
Oh, great. This is gonna work swimmingly.
Do you have a better idea?
No!
Then we go with sneaking.
So, the two of you are standing on the roof. Zane and Sarah are inside. What do you do?
Bethany, do you know how to get back in the house?
We could try and climb down going that way. He points to the front of the manor, to where the entrance is, and the door under. Should tell Sarah and Zane to meet us at the front door.
Let's do that.
So,
Zane, Sarah, meet us at the front.
alright. Okay. You're here. So the two of you are gonna walk across the roof. You're fine, and you hit the front of the roof, and you see the boar on the ground and the spider on the ground. But they're not looking in your direction. Not right now, at least. You see almost a clear path to the front of the maze. Just the boar and the spider. I think it's time to drop down. Thomas, you go first.
See if we can do this without getting caught.
I need 2 rolls and athletics to see you get down from the roof. I'm gonna need a stealth for you to see if you get seen.
Don't I have anything in athletics? Do
you have a +1?
I have a +1 in athletics.
Okay. So you're gonna drop down, and whatever, using a roll 20, you're gonna drop down, and whatever you get is a +1.
Well, I already did that one. 18.
So you dropped, and you got a 19. So you dropped off the roof, and you're perfect. You land on the
That's
ground.
his turn. Ugh.
Bethany drops off the ground. Ugh. He's not too good at it, so he lands. His feet hit the ground. His hand hits the ground as well. He's a big man. Ugh. He makes a little bit of noise, but you guys don't see as much. Now, both of you are going to roll for stealth to see if you get seen.
Perfect 20.
So you're perfect. They can't see you. And Bethany just barely scrapes by. They don't see him. So you guys are going to open the front door. Or you try to open the front door, but it's jammed. Remember, you pushed up against it. And you hear Zane and Sarah on the other side. I can't. Give us a minute. There's these plotted plans in the front door. Wonder who put those there. So they're going to pull. Then you're going to hear some rustling on the other side of the door. Ugh. All right. So the door opens after a minute or two. And you see Zane and Sarah approach. And they're both going to roll and for their stuff. So they're pretty bad at it. And they're going to walk along with you guys and get seen by the boar. Boar is going to go... starts to move towards your location. You guys are just outside the front of the door, and the small boar is running towards you. It's like a mutated boar, and has green veins running up inside its body. Thomas, do you want to handle this real quick? I think we can handle it.
Let's do it.
So the boar runs into you guys. So you can roll
Ready
to
my
hit it.
katana. I got a 6.
So Bethany is really bad at it. Critically fails at hitting it. You hit it, but just barely enough. It's going to do a little damage to you. It does 14 damage to your leg. So you're going to stop it in its tracks. But having stopped it in its tracks, its tusks go straight into your leg, and you take 14 damage. Bethany goes, I missed it. Thomas, you got it. Thank you.
We'll hit it since it's stuck in my leg.
It is stuck in your leg, so Bethany's gonna go to hit it. Boar goes. So you can tell it's bloodied. It took a lot of damage. It took 24 damage from Bethany. So you can actually hit it now. So you're gonna hit it because you have advantage. So you're gonna roll again to hit it. Roll another d20. So this is advantage because it's stuck on your leg. Okay. What's its armor class? I think it's 11. Ooh, 10. Nice. You just barely are able to hit this thing. It tries to duck and get out of the way, but you got it. You stab it in your right with your katana, dealing. Roll for damage.
My katana has +6 in damage. Sweet. Or did we go with +30?
I don't remember. Just roll for damage, and then we'll see.
Should be notes. I have it in my notes as +6. So.
Okay, +6 for damage.
The 30.
Okay,
Plus
you deal 19
the
damage to it.
It's 18.
It's really low. It's got 1 HP, but it's still hanging in there. So it tries to dig deeper into you. Zane's a little too far behind. He's not really in this combat. You'd have to yell over to him to get him in.
Zane, you think you can finish it?
Yeah, let me get over there real quick. Zane rushes over. Ugh, let me hit this thing. Zane goes, stabs it, gets a 14. Nice. So
Man.
Zane stabs it for 10 damage. It's fine. It's just enough. Zane cuts it right at the chest, and it falls over. Throughout all this, the giant spider didn't see any of you guys. It's still patrolling outside of the manor.
Well, let me just get these tusks out of my leg. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Alright. Carry on.
I think we keep moving, yeah. Watch that spider. It might see us. That thing's creepy. It's got long legs.
It'll be okay. Sorry.
So you guys take a look at the spider. It's got really weirdly long legs, and its own body is smaller than an average spider. It's like if all of its mass went into its legs instead of its actual, I don't know what you call a spider's torso. So we're gonna say torso.
Think we should chop its legs off?
If we can avoid it, we should not fight it at all.
Let's try to avoid it.
Oh, +1 XP for killing the boar. By the way, you can, after you're done with the.
I'll snap that 12 points of XP.
Okay, let's keep moving. Thomas, go up first.
Yay, D20 to sneak past. Alright, let's see if we can do this.
What were you rolling for?
Stealth past the spider.
The spider goes, and it sees you. He goes, and it actually goes to hit you with its leg. Roll for initiative.
16.
Good cheese, good cheese.
I can't get that on the sneak. What the fuck?
I got Zane, Bethany, Sarah, and the monster. We'll do 4d4. 4d20. Okay, you got. What did you hit for initiative?
16.
So Zane at 18 and the monster at 18. So they're gonna move at essentially the same time. Bethany at a 7 and Sarah at a 12. So we're gonna go like this. You go after the monster, and Zane goes before the monster. Zane, monster, you. Zane, monster, you. Sarah, Bethany.
They are best.
Zane, monster, you. Sarah, Bethany. The monster goes to hit you with its leg. Zane goes, ah! Let me help you out real quick.
There goes the sneaking plan. Sorry, guys.
Zane's gonna try and duck and save you from the leg, but he's not there in time. He runs up. He's using his turn to sprint and try to jump and block, but he's not there enough. You actually take damage from the spider leg.
Does it beat my armor class?
Okay, it actually doesn't hit you. It goes to hit you, but you move out of the way just in time. Zane goes to try and block it. It's trying to hit you, but you move out of the way just in time. You had a chance to gather yourself.
Yeah.
However, the spider's relentless. It's coming in. It's coming in at you. It rolls a nat 20 to hit you. It's going to hit you. This time, it's like actually trying to attack you instead of just reacting. So you take 17 points of damage here as it uses its legs to hit you rapidly. Because it has, remember, spiders have 8 legs, so it's going to use its front 2 legs to bully you.
They're pretty much taller than me. Got it.
References.
Yeah, freaking-
So Sarah goes next. Cause stop all this fighting. So she's gonna try and use her power. She's not very good at it, so she has
Just skip my
disadvantages.
turn. Didn't you just skip my turn?
That's gonna be on her turn. What do you do? Sorry.
I'm gonna try to go for the legs.
Go for these legs. Swing to hit it.
18.
18, nice. Show me that damage.
28 plus the 6.
34.
34.
34. The spider takes the damage. He goes. You cut its leg. You didn't cut all the way through, but you cut into it and slash. It's like you cut into it, so you're into the leg, and then you pull from there, and the spider goes. And then now Sarah goes, stop all this fighting. She's gonna try with disadvantage to use her powers.
You can do it, Sarah.
So she rolled a 2 on the disadvantage, so nothing happens. She tries to use her power, but nothing happens. I tried. Now I have a
It's okay.
headache.
It's okay. You're not used to it yet. Bethany, get some assistance.
Alright, I've been waiting to knock some heads. Or I guess some legs in this case. So Bethany rolls up on the spider. Is it unafford? Bethany critically fails. He's like, alright, time to hit this thing. He hits it, but he rolls a 1. He's gonna do 1 point of damage. So he hits it. The axe goes into the spider, but the spider goes and kicks Bethany back. So this battle is going on for a little bit. It's been a whole round by now, and you can hear all around you. The others are starting to move in your direction. They hear the fight going on, and all the talking, and all the stuff happening. The giant scorpion, the giant centipede, all of them are moving towards your location. It's Zane's turn, and he's gonna say, I think we got our hands full right now, boys.
You think it's a better time to run now?
I don't know, but there's a lot of them around here. So as he says that, he's gonna roll and take a swing at the spider. He actually doesn't hit it. The spider moves its legs out of the way just in time. Zane actually falls over. Not all the way over. He just kneels a little bit. And it's the spider's turn. And the spider's actually gonna try and swing at Zane because he's the closest. He hits Zane for 2d20.
Save.
Zane takes 15 damage. He goes, ah! The leg goes right through his arm. The leg stomps and hit his arm. Little help here, guys. So it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Attack the leg.
Attack the leg. On the one on Zane?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you roll?
7.
7. So you miss. The spider throws up its other leg and hits you to back. And you fall a little bit back. You're behind Bethany now, and Sarah is in front of you. Only a little bit in front of you. You're like on your back next to Sarah. Oh, not a great day for any of us, huh?
No, it's not.
What should I do, Thomas?
Do you know how to handle a sword?
And then you show her your sword, and it's twice her size. Thomas, I don't think I can carry that. I'm gonna try and use my powers again.
If it gets too much for you, don't try it.
Okay. She's gonna roll with disadvantage here again and try and hit it. So she misses, but this time she does better. The vines around the area start to move, and they actually work this time and move towards the spider, but the spider is taken aback by this and shoos the vines away with his legs. I did it, Thomas. I did it this time.
Good work. Bethany. Since it's
All
distracted.
right. That's all my go. Since it's distracted, Bethany's going to swing with advantage here. Bethany's going to swing and hit this thing right in its leg, cutting straight through it, dealing 22 points of damage to this thing. It's now bloodied, and that was another turn, and now all the monsters around. You turn around, and you see a mutated wolf, and the giant centipede behind you, and in front of you, a little bit forward, you can see the giant scorpion, and things of that nature. The bear this time is there. The bear that you saw earlier.
So we have the
Another
bear.
turn, and they'll be on top of you guys.
So this round, we're still clear of the animals.
For this round, yes. Another turn, and you'll be in combat with them. That's how far away they are right now.
So they're pretty close.
They're close enough to where they are a threat now, but they're not immediately a threat in this turn cycle.
How low is the spider?
How low is the spider? A little lower to the ground. I'd say if you stood up all the way, you could just barely hit its head.
I meant HP.
HP? Oh, it's below half.
You think we should just run for it, guys?
That might be for the best. Those things are going to be on top of us any minute now.
Well, like I heard in a newspaper article. What?
So Sarah goes, all right. Bethany goes, all right. I'll get the back. You guys go up front. So Bethany's going to hang back while you, Zane, and Sarah run towards the front of the maze. And as you guys are running towards the maze, Bethany's trying to keep the spider back. Get back, you fiend! Ha ha ha! Bethany is holding it back, and he's going to make a very important roll here to see if he is stalled by the spider. See how long he gets stalled by the spider for. Oh! He critically fails. So what he's doing, what he critically fails at is that he's taking up so much time fighting the spider to keep it from attacking you guys that you guys ran off ahead, and you guys are a little bit far away from Bethany now. And all the monsters are moving in on Bethany. Not all the way on top of him, because he was moving back towards you guys, but they are about to be on top of him. He's like, this thing is, on top of me. I can't, get out of here. I'm sorry, Captain. It's been a long time since I've been able to say that. He blocks another attack from the spider. Thomas, I don't know if I can join you guys.
Well, I'm not leaving you behind. Zane, you try to get back to town and find where that moon key is. I'm gonna stay here with Bethany.
All right. So Sarah and Zane run off towards the inside of the maze, and now they're inside of the maze. They're who knows where now. It's a maze. Now you're with a little bit far away from Bethany. I assume you're moving towards him.
Yeah.
So you're moving towards Bethany. He's blocking the spider. He's backing up a little bit more. He's backing up a little bit more. Now the rest of the monsters are on top of you guys. They're gonna roll for initiative. Let me see. There's about 8. We'll say 8. Just so you know, if you attempt another Conquerors, you will have disadvantage because you've already used it in the past 8 hours.
Yeah.
So the mutated Cerberus is near you. The rat, the Cerberus, the rat, the centipede, the scorpion, the beetle, the wolf. You killed the ape earlier, remember? The bear and the lion on top of the spider. So all of them are on top of you guys. And if I rolled for initiative for all of them, you would essentially be dead. But what I'm doing here is I'm going to have it to where you guys are backing up constantly towards the center of the maze, so that you're not in combat with these monsters, but you're not able to do damage to them. They're constantly making you back up towards where Zane and Sarah ran off to. So you guys are backing up even more. We're gonna have to make a run for it here soon, Thomas.
Well, let's at least get rid of one of them, which is gonna be this freaking spider.
The spider lunges at you guys. Lunges at Bethany because Bethany was the one attacking it all the time. And Bethany's going to make a save to try and dodge it.
How close am I to try to make a save?
How close are you?
Yeah.
So you'd have to jump and like sprint towards, but you could make it there. You would just have to roll high for it.
I don't want to risk that as much.
It would put you out of position. So Bethany tries to make a save and dodge this thing, but he gets hit by it. He's going to take 9 points of damage, and as he's backing up even more, he's like, ugh! He takes a minute, he takes a second, and as he takes a second, the rest of the monsters catch up to him, and they're going to attempt to attack him. You can see Bethany a little bit ahead of you, and surrounded by these monsters, and it's not looking good for him. Is there anything you want to do before the next action happens?
Try to grab Bethany out of there.
Okay, so you sprint towards Bethany. Show me that's... You need a good roll here. Come on. Roll big Bethany.
17, dog.
17. Okay. So you
What do
run
you
up,
think?
you catch up to Bethany. You're there right next to him, surrounded by these monsters. You can see the mutated faces of them, the gigantified, the scorpion's tail above you guys. And this could be it for you. You're about to take all of their damage. But just then, you can hear... It sounded like the machine gun. And all the monsters are taken aback. They're getting shot left and right. And out from the hedge, not the entrance you guys came through, but the hedge itself. Out from the hedge comes a man wearing a fedora. He is torn up and barely held together tuxedo and dress jeans. His left arm is gone, but it's replaced with a machine gun. He wears dress shoes, he's got a cigar in his mouth, and his belt is made of ammunition. And all the monsters just back up. Some of them die. You can see the rat get taken down. You can see the boar... Wait, you already killed the boar. You can see the rat get taken down. You can see the scorpion take a ton of damage. I can't believe it took me this long.
Who are you?
Who the hell is that? No time to explain. Get out of here.
No. We're staying and fighting since you want to come and save us.
No time for this. Are you Thomas?
Why you say my name without fear?
He puts his machine gun arm on his back. My mother-in-law told me about you.
Who's your mother-in-law?
Linda. Oh, that bitch. She's always talking this and that. But I still love her.
Grandma Linda?
Yeah, that's the one.
She helped me when I first got here. How about that? What the hell are you doing here?
Hold on there. So as you say that, you can see the bear try to claw at you, but he gets his machine gun out, guns it down, while all the bullets fly above your head. I'm gonna need a minute to reload, boys. I'm gonna need you to get the hell behind me.
Or we can protect you.
Alright, I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's on our side.
Let's keep it that way for a little bit. We'll protect you.
All the monsters that are left, a few of them are get taken down, but the scorpion's still up. The spider was shot down by him coming out. You can see the hedge behind him was mowed down with machine gun bullets. It's unknown how many bullets he has, but his entire belt is just full of them. And they wrap all the way down his leg, the dress jeans that he had. I'm gonna reload here, boys. So he gets out, he pulls out one of the rolls, slaps it onto his arm. So as he does that, the monsters are moving in on you guys. What do you do?
Take a defensive stance. So a ready stance.
You're gonna ready up for them to attack you? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give disadvantage to whatever is attacking you right now. And the bear was just shot down, the spider's dead, the rat was shot down. But now the scorpion is trying to use its tail and sling into you, but it has disadvantage to hit you. So the scorpion is trying to attack you, and you readied up. You took a defensive stance. You're ready for this thing. But fate is not on your side. This thing rolled a critical hit on both of its rolls. It's hitting you.
Wouldn't it be a -1 since it's at a disadvantage?
No, I rolled twice, and both of them were 20. That's what I mean, is that's not a normal thing. The scorpion, I believe, rolls a 3d10 for its damage. So we're going to go with that.
I don't have a chance to dodge?
Because it hit 20. I mean, you can try and make a dex save to dodge out of the way. Actually, you readied up already. No. You readied on your turn. Meaning you gave disadvantage to this thing. Disadvantage means when it tries to hit you, it rolls 2 dice, and it uses the lower result of the 2, and that's the one trying to hit you. The issue for you is that on the rolls, it was both 20, so it automatically hits you. If it rolled a 20 and anything lower than that, I'd say yeah, but because it rolled 2 20s. So it's going to deal 16 damage to you. You didn't take a lot of damage. Where are you at now?
16 minus 57.
Yeah, so you're below
40.
half HP. You're about 43?
41.
41. So this thing hits you right in the thing. Ugh. Amateur. So he pulls out his gun and he's gonna actually try to hit it this time. He's gonna spray and pray at this thing, and half of his bullets land. So the thing's gonna take about 30-ish damage.
It's not bad.
It takes the damage. It backs up off of you. The sting it gave you is starting to feel on you. Thomas, take my arm. Bethany reaches out his arm to grab you. Let's get out of here.
What was your name?
I never told you my name.
Just call you Fedora for now. Get your ass
But
back
now
in
that
town
you
when you can.
asked, I guess I'll tell you. It's Gotti. Gotti Venetati. Don't tell anyone I told you that. I'm not supposed to be here right now.
Well, Gotti, get your ass back in town to Grandma Linda's.
In fact, I would do that, except you're not the boss of me. Except I'm here because I heard my wife was here. And Linda is saying she's dead. Is that true?
So you're Sarah's father?
I might be. He points the gun at you. Who's asking? I know
Because
your name's
daughter-
Thomas, but I don't know
Because
much
you-
more.
Your daughter was just in this maze, and we just saved her life pretty much. And she ate a devil fruit that your wife hadn't. So I would suggest you be on her side for it.
She was. Sarah! He yells around. Let me see. Perceive for me if you can hear this. I don't think you have any perception modifiers, so it should just be whatever you roll.
It's a passive perception, but other than that, no.
Okay, so just roll a d20 for me. I want to see if you hear.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Is
So,
Bethany
he-
here?
Sarah! And you don't hear anything. He goes, fine. So where are you guys right now? You're hanging on with Bethany, and Bethany's moving towards this man, this tuxedo man with a fedora.
Which way did you come in here?
Me?
Got it.
Oh, I just walked in here. So you can see behind him is an entire row, the entire hedge maze. You can see all the way behind him, the town in the far distance. Did you? Yeah.
I kind of wish
Yeah, I
Zane
did.
should have stayed now.
So you can tell this man gunned down the hedge maze using some kind of special bullet, because a normal bullet just would have gone through it. Also because the singes on the hedge maze, you can tell it was burned down. Not burned, but it was like, yeah. It was burned. Okay.
Bethany, how far do you think Zane and Sarah got?
I don't know. They should have heard all this commotion if you ask me.
And they're coming back?
I think they'll be on their way back towards this man's location. The name's Gotti. What he said.
Godfather.
Alright, well, I need to make this quick.
And
So,
how about we
I'll
do
be
it
back.
together?
Actually, no. I need to go see where my wife is. If you say she's dead, I at least need to see her body.
How about we take care of these animals first and we'll go straight to her?
I don't have time for that. He leaves you. Straight up is not talking to you anymore. He's gone. He's walking towards the manor. What do you do? Thomas, that was weird.
I don't feel like seeing another person die.
Really?
Bethany.
You think he's gonna die? Have you seen that man? He gunned down like 10 of them. Wait. 1, 2... It doesn't matter.
Still, he could get overran by the remaining 3 or whatever.
Bethany goes,
One,
You're saying we should follow him?
at least for right now. And it'll
Alright.
give me a chance to heal inside the house.
It's a good idea. You have been taking a lot of damage here. I've been taking a little damage too. So you can see the man in the distance, and he busts down the door. He did not open the door. Let me make this clear. He took his foot and busted it down. That door is not a door anymore.
It's just the hole.
It's just a place where a door used to be. So you're gonna move towards him?
No, I'm Gotti, we'll be back in Granny's house.
Whatever.
Oh.
So you say we should go back to Granny's?
That's what I'm thinking, but I
Well,
wanna
if he
I wanna
is
talk to you
her,
again some more.
if he is Granny's daughter-in-law, wait, son-in-law. At least he didn't hear me say that. I think he'd knock me out if he did. Anyway, at least he's probably gonna come back. So we should probably wait there.
I hope.
So you and Bethany are walking through the hedge maze, straight through the hedge maze, no turns, because you're following the direction that the man came from. And you end up at the town, and you can see all the low-income houses and the river to the left of you.
Okay.
Alright, let's keep moving.
I hope Zane and Sarah made it out.
I hope so.
Let's get to Granny's.
So you're gonna head your way to Granny's. As you walk into the door, you hear, oh, I can't get any damn rest around here.
Granny is urgent.
Yeah, I know. Lance and Sarah are nowhere to be found.
Sarah's on her way out of the maze.
Yeah, well, I can't exactly chase Lance either. He ran off after you guys left. Said something about he's gonna get revenge. I don't know. I'm trying my best here. I can't. These old bones, they can't hold up.
Okay, Granny, while we're here, do you have any idea about the moon key?
The hell is a moon key?
Bethany, tell her why I heal up.
Alright, look, woman. We're looking for a magic key that'll open a magical chest. So apparently there's 2 of them.
The pirates that raid this place have one already.
The hell? Have you lost your mind, Bethany? Maybe. I have been up for a while. Get the hell out of here if you're just gonna say nonsense like that.
Granny,
Alright, look. We just need this key so that we can help your town, our town, soon to be your town. See that man right there? That crazy boy with the weird hair? Yeah. He's decided he's going to travel the Grand Line. I don't care about this all blah blah blah. I just want to see my grandchildren again. Where's Sarah?
Coming out of the maze.
So as she says that, walking around the corner is Zane holding Sarah. What the hell was all that?
Long story.
There was this crazy guy with a machine gun.
So you met him too?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, that's apparently Sarah's father.
My dad? That dirty good for nothing. Why is he here anyway?
Hey DM, how much does a syringe heal again?
15.
Bet. I have 1 left.
So depending on how much time you spend in a certain place resting, that's how much time you can heal for. So healing, short rest healing is 1/8 your full HP. So your full HP is 100. So 1/8 of that would be how much you heal in a short rest if you decided to rest for 1 hour. If you long rest, meaning it's like going to sleep, that's full healing. But obviously we're not in a position where you can do that. I'm just letting you know for the future.
A short rest would be
1/8 of your full HP. Your full HP is 100, so I'd say 12 to 15. We'll say 15. Same as a syringe.
That's what I'm using.
Yeah.
So 15, I'd be up to
15,
56.
Yeah. You're healing using a syringe. If you guys decide to short rest here, that has to be an active decision that you guys choose to do because it's an hour. Then you can heal for another 15, and as well as Bethany healing for another 15.
I just want to use a quick syringe.
So you're just going to pop a quick syringe. I'm just letting you know in case you want to do that in the future. That guy was weird. You're saying he's my dad?
He said his wife was
honey, it's just some crazy good for nothing.
Granny, shush. He said his wife was in the maze.
She grabs her cane and she's whacking you with it. You're not taking damage from it, but you're very annoyed. Don't tell me how to run my house.
I catch it.
Granny,
she needs to know the truth.
Alright. Granny goes to sit down. Go on. I'm sure you know more than I do at this point.
The guy that we just met said his wife was in the maze, dead.
Yeah, good for nothing.
At least he was here to save us, so at least he has some sympathy. He said that was his wife and that was your mother in there. You saw your mother dead, so I'm just assuming 2 + 2 = 4, and that is your father.
My father must be weird. My mom was apparently weird too. Am I gonna be weird when I grow up?
You can have the ability to change that.
Wait. I am already weird. I can do weird things.
You ate a devil fruit. Nothing's weird about that.
God, you had her eat a devil fruit!
She ate it herself, Granny.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. I ate it myself. Dear, you have no idea what this is going to do. There's a certain Marine looking for the fruit. My daughter told me about it once, and she said there was this one Marine that There was this one Marine that had way too much of a interest in her powers.
Yeah, we ran into that note.
Note? Do you mean they sent someone?
Yes.
Oh my god. This is what I get for not doing anything. What can I do, though? I'm just an old lady. You should have seen me in my prime. Haha. I used to be the greatest on this town.
You do have a lot of history, so you have no idea about a key?
No. My daughter, she might have known. Anytime she'd talk to me about being a goddess or all that jazz, I just didn't want anything to know. And then when the town outed her as a witch, I couldn't do anything.
We gotta get back to that maid and make sure Gotti's alright.
What's this about me? So, as we're walking around the other corner, because Zane and them walking around there, and Gotti walks around the other corner. It's like, I saw in there, who killed my wife? He puts his gun up.
Did you not see those Marines in there?
Yeah, I mean, who did the final blow?
They're all dead. But here's a note for you.
So, you're going to hand the note to him. Remind me what this note is.
I handed both of them. I have 2 notes here.
Okay, well...
The first one is, I don't know who will find this, but please tell Sarah and Lance I love them. Contact my husband Gotti. He needs to know.
So, he looks at that note. He crumbles it up. Not in a very angry way, but in the slow... I love that woman.
Here's another one. I've been researching a cure to this curse. The townsfolk have stopped worshiping me ever since that day. I couldn't control myself and hurt people using my gift. I'm hoping that with enough time and maybe some help from the curse itself, I can finally be the Amanda Quill mother, wife, and not a goddess.
This town worships her as a goddess. I think you mentioned something like that on the phone call, didn't you, Linda? Yeah, you would have known if you'd been here more. Lady, you know I can't do that. You have no idea the powers that are chasing me right now at this moment. Just being here is putting all of you at danger.
Well, we're in more danger too, Gotti. Since someone's looking for the moon key, the captain of the jungle pirates, George.
George? Oh, that twat. I've heard of him.
He's going to be killing people every 24 hours if he doesn't find that moon key. He already has the sun key. And apparently the mayor lost the moon key, so that's why we're looking for it.
Have you checked the Vatican yet?
Not entirely. We were stuck in that maze for how long, Bethany?
Since last night. And right now it's about 12. So, that'll tell you, you were in that maze for over 12 hours.
Where's Thirst at?
Yeah, so you can finally drop 1 to Thirst. You saw my updates. So instead of having it 10, it goes down to 6. So you're down to 5. You have a Ramune. You can just drink that though.
Yeah, I have water. So
you have water. You can just drink those, or drink 1 and go back to 6. Cool.
Yeah.
Did you check the Vatican yet?
We were stuck in the maze. Yeah.
Well, that was apparently according to Linda over here. So the grandma goes, sticks her tongue out. According to her, that's where they worshipped my wife. That beautiful woman.
So it could be in there.
Reduced to this. Sarah walks up to him. You're my dad? Yeah, little girl. I'm glad I can see you. He puts his machine gun arm a little to the side, trying to aim it away from the little girl. And he kneels down, takes his fedora off. I'm sorry I can't see you more. There's, issues with your father. It's kind of weird calling you dad, and you're never around. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Would it be okay if I just get used to it? Of course, little one. I've heard so much about you. Where's your brother?
Not to interrupt this family reunion and all, but someone's gonna die in about 3 hours maybe. Lance is still missing, and we still need that moon key.
Alright, well, I can go looking for Lance, he is my son. You guys go check the church.
And Zane goes, I don't need to get involved with all this. I just wanted to kill a Cerberus.
You mean that three-headed dog?
Yeah, you know where it is?
Oh, it's dead. It's one of the things I killed on my way back here.
Zane is... I don't know how to explain this. He falls to his knees. He starts tearing up. Finally.
It's
been so long.
Gotti, that dog, Cerberus, was his dog, and he wanted to kill it to put it down himself.
No, it's okay. As long as it's finally dead. I can get
He's put at peace now.
I know. I'm gonna go get the collar and spend some time alone. I don't know what's going on here with you guys, but I don't want any part of it. So he walks away. He starts walking away.
Well, before he starts walking away, goddamn, let me get him into the skin.
He's starting to walk away. You can grab him by the arm.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna grab him by the arm, and you say,
Zane, it was good working with you.
He turns around, looks at you. Thank you. He reaches out his arm to you. I don't know if I'll ever see you again.
But don't forget, my offer's still on the table for you.
I'm no pirate. I appreciate it, though. So his hand is reached out for a handshake. What do you want to do?
Shake it, grab it, pull him close.
You're gonna shake it, grab it, and pull him close?
Yep.
It was good to see you. It's good to see you, Thomas. Thank you for helping me.
No problem.
I don't know what would have happened tonight if you weren't here.
A lot of people would have died, probably.
So he turns around, he gives you the peace sign, and he starts walking towards the hedge maze. So now it's you, Linda, Gotti, he hasn't left yet, and Sarah, and Bethany. So is there anything you want to say or do?
Gotti, quick question before I go looking for this key. You said you were running from people with power, telling me by chance you're a pirate.
No, not quite. Something along those lines, but no, I am no pirate.
So you're a warlord then?
A warlord? You know of the Grand Line, don't you? No.
Been there.
No, I'm no warlord. Those people, those 7, are much stronger than I could ever be.
What are you?
I can't tell you. I can give you a little bit, but the more I tell you, the more I put you in danger as well.
I'm already at danger, just because of my name.
Your name?
Tell me your story first, and I'll tell you my name.
Now you have me curious.
I'll give you a little bit, and that's it. You don't have to tell me your name, but I can share with you a little bit. I'm running from people because of something me and a few other people did. We betrayed someone very, very strong, much stronger than myself. And now I have a bounty on my head, along with a few other my friends. I don't know what happened to them. And now I'm in hiding. Because if they find out where I am, they'd send someone very, very powerful this way.
Well, let me guess. You're either running from the Marines or a pirate. Well, since you were kind enough to tell me some of your past, I'll go in and tell you my name.
Your name? Bethany goes, are you sure you want to do that? The more people that know about that, Thomas, the more danger you're in.
Once I get big, everyone will know it. It'll bring fear to everybody in this world. My name is Thomas D. Lau.
Gotti goes, huh, a D. I don't know much about that. But I do know someone I used to know was very scared of those people. I don't know why. He never told me. But he was very scared of people with a D in their initial. He's only ever run across one other of the name. But after he ran across them, man, it was never the same.
Don't ever forget my name. Deal?
Fine. What's his name? Thomas D. Cheese? Ha! No. It's Thomas D. Lau. He puts out his hand. Don't worry, I'll remember it. Now, you don't have to remember my name, okay? I'm very...
Don't worry. Your name kind of stuck in my head. You're someone I want to look out for.
Alright.
It's nice to meet you, Gotti.
You grab his hand. You shake it. Obviously, you grab the not machine gun hand. Gotti turns around. Hey, little Sarah, do you want to come with me? And Sarah turns to you. Then he turns to Gotti. Dude.
It'll be okay, Sarah. Go look for your brother.
Okay. Sarah goes with Gotti, and the two of them leave. And they're going off to look for Lance. So, you, Bethany, and Linda are chilling at the Casa de Quill family home.
Alright, Bethany, ready to go look for this key?
Alright. You gonna be okay here, Linda? What else do I have to do?
You could go with us.
Are you kidding? Hell no. Jeez. Just bring my kids back alive, okay?
That's Gotti's job. We're just here to look for the key and make sure no one dies.
Yeah, seriously. They just left. Why didn't you tell that to them? She takes her cane and starts poking Bethany. Alright, alright. You're aging and you're a little bit senile. And she tries to hit him harder. Damn it, you... Alright.
Alright, Granny, we're leaving. You don't have to murder us.
So the two of you leave and you're headed towards the main area. Where are you walking to? There's a river, there's a little bridge, and you can head towards the church, which is towards the main hub area and to the left.
We're slowly walking out the door.
You're slowly walking out the door.
Bethany, think it'd be a good idea to go see your medic friend again, Rosie?
Oh, Rosie? I'd love to. I always love seeing her face. She's so nice.
Well, let's go see her. Maybe she'll do us another favor and let us heal.
It's a good idea, maybe. So the two of you walk over. You knock on Rosie's house. Who's there? Rosie! Bethany, what are you doing here? Did you find Mary? No, not yet. She wasn't in the maze. Oh, and this is Thomas as well. Same as last time. Good to see you, Thomas.
Rosie. Hello, my darling.
Come in. Come sit down. I'll take care of you guys. So you guys are gonna walk in. You're gonna sit down. She's gonna break out her kits to patch you guys up. Oh, Rosie, it's good to see you. Now, we don't know where Mary is. She wasn't in the maze. Well, at least you guys came back alive.
Barely.
I assume you guys ran into all types of trouble in there.
A lot.
So she grabs your arm. She's patching you up. You're gonna heal to full by the end of this, but
I went ahead and did it to full, so I don't forget.
Okay. All right. Where'd you say Mary was? She wasn't here this morning. Yesterday. She hasn't been here since yesterday. I'm really worried about her. She's not in town either. I checked this morning.
Does she have a favorite place to go?
I told you yesterday that she went into the hedge maze sometimes to pick rosewood. And that took her a while last time she did it. But you said you came from the maze and she's not there, so I don't know where she'd be. Well, we're about to head to the church. Maybe she'll be there.
Yeah, let's hope that.
I hope so. That bridge is a little hard to get across. I think she's never gone there before. She might. Not that I know.
It's a possibility.
Alright. Well, I hope you guys hurry up because I heard from the town hall there's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, someone's gonna die soon.
Some man was over the intercom screaming 3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
Someone's gonna die, Rosie.
who's gonna die? She's patching up your arm, and
Somebody.
she patches you up good. Then she walks over to Bethany. Not walks over. Bethany is sitting next to him.
Now me. I appreciate this, Rosie.
Yeah, some guy in the intercom was saying something and threatening everyone. I hope you guys find what you're looking for.
As long as you get to stay safe, Rosie.
I'll be here as long as they don't come knocking on my door. I was a little worried, actually, when you guys knocked. I thought it was those people from the town hall. I didn't actually see myself what they were wearing or what they were doing, but there was a lot of commotion going on up there.
Stay safe and hide for right now.
Okay.
Bethany, you good to go?
She patches up Bethany. A little band-aid for good measure.
Oh, I got the one with the... What is this, Thomas?
He shows you a little Hello Kitty.
What is this called?
I think that's like
Ohio?
Ohio.
Ohio
Right.
Neko?
Yeah, something like that.
What'd you get?
So she, Bethany looks over to you, and you've got a little one with a race car on it.
I get to go fast.
I appreciate Rosie. We'll try not to trouble you any longer.
All right. The two of you walk out. You're gonna get up and start to walk out. And as you close the door, good luck out there.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Rosie.
So the two of you walk out, and now you're outside. Where are you going?
Bethany, you want to grab some more gear, or you just want to head straight there?
Do we have time? We don't have much time left. If this key isn't in this church, we're gonna be in some deep water.
If we run into something in this church,
He grabs his battle axe and points it in your direction. Not at you, but he shows it to you. It's not like, hey, I have this.
You think I'm not great with this axe?
well, we also have this long sword with us, so I mean, my katana breaks, I got that for backup.
True. I was gonna say you could drop that off at my shop and I can give you a good price. I suppose I should probably leave the shop in Robbie's care from now on, considering I'm not gonna be here. I can't wait to open a shop on the Grand Line. Oh, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna hire security guards. We're gonna have all types of inventory. You're gonna be a part of the shop?
Of course. You'll be the world's greatest blacksmith. No offense.
How'd you know? I've been very, very keen to do that.
Well, look at you. You're big and you got a dual-wielded axe.
The
Yeah,
axe
look-
has two sides on it. It's still wielded. Yep.
And it looks custom-made, so I mean...
Yeah, this is...
He flips it and throws it. He almost hits you with it, but he's like throwing it like, you know how you have a knife and you throw it in the air, and then you catch it with the hilt. So he's doing that, but with the giant axe right in front of your face, kind of scaring you, but you're a little bit scared by it. But you also be like, "This is Bethany. I trust him."
It's Bethany.
Let's get moving.
The two of you are gonna walk towards the bridge, the broken bridge, behind the bar, and you can see the church in the far distance that you and Lance once upon a time took a tour through.
Now, I remember Lance saying there was a certain pattern to take.
There
I'm
is.
I'm gonna roll to see if I remember it.
Yeah, let's do history. Roll a history check. Number
20, dog.
perfect. So you know exactly how to get past this bridge.
Bethany, follow my lead.
All right. So Bethany's gonna walk behind you. You know exactly where you're going and which one. And Bethany goes,
I wouldn't have thought to jump there and get there. Cool.
so you guys get to the other side, and you're now on the other side. You can see a old farm field on your left side, and the old abandoned church on your right.
I didn't notice the farm field over there. I'll search that later. Let's just head to the church.
The two of you walk inside of the church. Now, I hope you have your thinking cap on. I'm not going to say anything else, but I hope you have your
Okay.
thinking cap on. Okay,
You walk inside the church. You can see a bench on the left side, the statue of the person you knew exactly who it was last time on your right. Bethany walks in with you, and he's slowly walking. He goes, it's been a while since I've been in here.
This is where a puzzle's happening. I feel like it. I have a bench to the left and a statue on the right.
And past the statue, you can see a little opening to go further into the church.
So I'm just like in the main hall, per se.
You're in the entrance area, yeah?
The entrance area. I'm not even in the church yet.
Technically, you're in the church. You walked inside, but you're like in the little welcoming area with the big statue right to your right and the bench to your left. Way past the statue, you can see another bench on the right side.
Let's examine the statue.
You're going to examine the statue. Inscribed on the bottom from... First, the statue is of Amanda Quill, the goddess that you now know to be dead. Inscribed on the bottom is, quote, "All who fail to show faith will be stricken down by our goddess." So you and Bethany lean in to read this. Bethany goes, "What the hell does that mean? I've never read that." Then again, I'm not very perceptive.
It says that, and if it is true, I feel like something bad would actually happen. So we must show her that we believe in her. Let's go further in, Bethany. I don't think it'd be in the entrance area.
All right. You guys walk inside, and you can see the benches on the left side and the right side, the two lamps on the left and the right, and then further in, you can see someone sitting down with long hair and her hands together. What do you want to do?
I don't even know who that is.
What are you talking about?
The lady up there. Do you not see her?
Oh, that lady. I thought we were talking about the statue. I mean, God, he has a nice wife. Other than the fact that she's dead, she was kind of mighty fine.
I would not say that near him.
Don't worry, he's not around here. Bethany's looking around frantically. He's like, he's not here. Okay.
Let's approach this blonde, luscious lady.
So as you're walking forward, you see she has black hair, a green jacket on, and sweats. And she's looking at nothing because her eyes are closed and she's praying.
Darling?
Huh? What are you? Who are you? What?
I can ask you the same thing. What are you doing here?
I'm just... I've got a lot of going on in my life right now. Bethany, what are you doing here? Oh, Mary! Good to see you.
Hey, Mary.
Yeah, that's the name. Bethany, what are you guys doing here? And who's this?
That's
This
me,
is Thomas, my new captain. Captain? What? Oh, now's not the time for that. We're looking for a key. What kind of key?
The moon key. Do you have any idea where?
I'm gonna need you to use an ability here to see if you can persuade her to talk. I don't know
The 12.
about that. So, make your case. I don't think I know anything about what you're talking about.
My darling, first off, let me say you are beautiful. And secondly, if you help us...
What are your body motions right now? What's your body doing? Because she's sitting, you and Bethany are standing outside of the church bench thing, and you're talking to her.
I go to sit down and put my arm, like, on the back. And I go, really use your help. I'll give you some money if you do.
I'm not interested in currency.
I'll give you a sword.
What? A sword?
Do you care about people in this town?
Wait, what's... something going on? You
Tell
see
her.
on her face that she's very truthful in what's going on, because it seems like she doesn't know what's going on.
So you have no idea what's happening in your town.
No, I've been busy until
Doing
now.
what?
Roll another persuasion. I want to see if you can persuade her to talk. As you say, doing what?
17. Doing what?
I was in the maze for a little bit.
Well, Rosie is worried about you.
Rosie. Oh, I knew she'd be worried about me.
And if you don't help us, she might die.
What? Are you gonna kill her? She stands up, backs up a little bit.
Not me. The pirates that raid this place. The jungle pirates, you familiar?
Oh yeah, those damn pirates.
They're looking for the moon key. And if they don't have it within the next 2 hours, people are gonna start dying.
Alright.
So that's why we would like your help to have an idea of where it could be.
Bethany, is he telling the truth? Yeah, everything's true. Alright. I don't know exactly where it is, but I do know one thing. She glances over at the statue. You guys can barely see it, but you can see it. She was my friend. And she told me one day, she came frantically running to me, that she can't stay here any longer, and she stole some key from the mayor. She was saying it all so fast, I didn't really get it, and I don't know where it is, but she told me she hid it in this place. I've looked all around here, Thomas, that was your name, but it's not anywhere you would think. I don't know if it's like something specific to her or if I'm not looking correctly, but it's not in here.
I'm saying this in my head.
You're thinking in your head. Okay.
All who fail to show faith will be stricken down.
Do you want to look around some more?
Is there like a podium area, right?
Yep. Remember last time? So are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
walk up
walk.
so you get out of the seat and you walk towards the podium area, and you walk past the stairs. Remember the stairs you got confused about last time? It's like 2 to 3 steps. I say stairs, but I mean like steps. Up the steps to the podium. And you're looking at the podium. You want to investigate the podium.
I got a 6.
So you don't see anything specific about the podium. But as you're looking around the podium, you see a line on both sides of the podium on the bottom. And bending over to touch the line, you see that one side is higher than the other.
I'll try to move the podium. Pick it up.
You can try and move the podium, sure.
+1, 8. Wow.
So you get an 8 for it, and it doesn't budge. Though you notice you hear some kind of sound. Click, click. It's like a click sound. Every time you try to move the podium, you hear like a little clicking sound. The podium doesn't like move at all, though.
But it's like a loose type clicking sound.
It's like a loose clicking sound.
Like a pen.
So you can investigate a little more and look around if you want.
Is there like an area behind the podium?
How do I explain this? There's a big golden plaque staring you dead in the face. It's got roses, red gold. I don't think it's like actual gold. It's like what they had around. But it's like red golden plaque right above the podium. And looking at it, you can see it says something. It says, the writing on the wall that reads, "O goddess of the vine, reveal to us your gift and step from beneath our faith."
If people had to worship her.
Yeah, Mary walks towards you and with her hands in the air, not like throwing them in the air, but like slowly throwing them in the air. It's like, yeah, she used to be worshipped here all the time. She goes to sit down, but then one day something happened and all the people started calling her a witch.
She had a devil fruit power, so I wouldn't blame people. But now her daughter has that same thing.
Little Sarah is struck with that curse too. Damn.
But we have to show her faith or be struck down. And when we show her, she'll show us her gift.
So while you're thinking, Bethany's looking around. Ugh, this place is weird. Now that I think about it. When I came here, it was mostly just for Amanda. Yeah, that was for me too. I didn't really worship her, but it seemed like she had a good thing going, and she had those weird powers. Those devil fruit powers. Yeah. I always thought of it as a gift, and the rest of the people always called it a gift. But if you're saying it's a devil fruit power, then I guess it is.
Would we have to praise her daughter here for the gift to be shown? the gift hoping it would be a moon key. Bethany, do you have an idea about that?
If we bring Sarah here?
If she has the gift and she was worshipped in this place, then wouldn't the gift technically be shown through like the key? She probably used her power to hide the key, and if Sarah's able to find where it is and move the gift open and reveal something.
That's nice. That's actually a good plan, Thomas. I'm surprised. Normally your plans are terrible. No offense.
None taking. Because right now I don't want people to die, and so far we're running out of time.
Yep, you guys have about 2 hours, as you said.
We gotta find Sarah.
Alright.
Mary, coming with us?
That you would find her faster that way, yeah?
Let's do it.
Alright. The three of you run out, and since you rolled a 20 last time, I'm not gonna have you roll again. The two of them follow you, and they you guys cross the bridge, and you're now in the main town. Where do you go? Or what's the plan? Alright, what's the plan, Thomas?
Didn't Gotti and Sarah go towards the port?
I didn't see which way they went. I don't know if you saw where they went.
Where could Lance be at? He said he wanted to take revenge.
Take revenge? You're probably mad at those pirates. And that means he went back to where they were. Which
Wasn't it
they
towards the
were
port?
in the mines. They could be in the town. It has been a while. Maybe we should split up and each go to a different location. I'll go to the port, you go to the mines, and Mary can go to the town hall.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay. He puts his hand in front, and he's looking at the two of you. Huh?
I put my hand in.
Mary looks at the both of you. What? Come on, team spirit! My god, people are gonna die and we're doing this. Ready? She puts her hand in reluctantly. 3, 2, 1. Wait, Thomas, we can't leave yet. We forgot a chant.
Find Lance. That's the chant.
Alright, ready. 3, 2, 1. Find Lance!
Find Lance.
And the three of you are just out of sync. Find Lance. Break. So Bethany heads towards the port. You're gonna head towards the mine, and Mary heads towards town hall. So now it's just your perspective, since you're alone now. Completely alone.
Running towards the mine.
Running towards the mines. You head up, and you reach the entrance. You're in the mines. So I assume you're just gonna be sprinting through the mines.
No. There was the 2 guard shacks.
Yeah.
Go to the left guard shack.
So
first.
the left guard shack opens, and you see the dead body that was there before.
I yell for Lance. Lance!
So,
Nothing.
get your D20 ready.
I already did.
Okay, roll it for every time you yell for Lance.
Okay. Lance!
See, no, you didn't hear him. Keep going. Keep looking.
Next building.
You run into the right building, the building you found him in before.
Lance! 17.
Inside the mines, you hear screaming. I don't want to scream because Kelly's sleeping, but
Ellie still lives there?
yeah, Kelly still lives here.
Oh. Okay.
So you're inside, you hear the scream, and I assume you run out, you run in towards the mines, but you don't hear the scream anymore.
Lance!
You don't
10.
hear anything? You keep running. You're running down the tracks, the little rail car tracks.
Lance! I don't hear nothing on that one.
Nope. Keep going. Keep going.
Lance, where are you? 12.
So you hit a 12. You hear another laughing this time. Ha 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 ha! But it's coming deeper inside the maze.
Keep on running then. Keep on running. And keep on running. I stop and rest on a wall.
So you're resting on the wall. So now you are at the entrance to below the stairs. This is where you found previously. You found Ted here, the dude that just hated life and he just wanted to everything. So now you're heading down through the stairs.
I'm just walking, trying to catch my breath.
You just spent about half an hour doing everything, running, talking with Mary at the church, moving. You have about 90 minutes.
Lance!
You don't hear anything, but you're moving deeper into the maze. And since you're moving deeper into the maze, you finally hear something very faint. So you ran forward. You ran past the room where you first found Arthur. You ran to the right and down the train tracks. And then you yelled again. You heard something this time. And up ahead, you can see two people. You can see a man wearing nothing but a jacket, holding a little boy you think to be Lance above. What's this little kid gonna do?
Lance,
You're
is
just
that
now
you?
getting there.
Lance! See if he heard me from that little distance.
Thomas? It's him.
What are you doing here, Lance?
He thought, ugh! The jungle pirate just punches Lance straight in the gut. This kid's fun to mess around with. He throws Lance on the ground next to him, and then he walks up to you. What are you doing here?
I came for 3 things. For Lance, to chew bubblegum, and to kick ass. And I'm all out of gum.
Hear that, Lance? He's come to save you.
Punch him in the face. 9.
He sees you coming and tries to dodge it, but as he dodges it, you barely get this grade, and you hit his nose. And he goes, "Oh, man. Oh, the hell was that for? I'm just messing with this little kid. He thinks he's tough."
Pick on someone your own size.
So you hit him straight in the nose. And he goes, "Oh, man." He tries to jab you with his elbow. He goes, "Ugh."
I got a 16 on the dodge.
Okay.
If I can.
So you dodged it. So we're just gonna do dice off here. You're in initiative with him, and you're next. Apparently you're in a boxing match with this guy.
I got a 16 again.
So you hit him again. He rolls 10. He goes, "Oh!" How do you hit him?
Right in the face.
Oh, dude, not cool. He tries to kick you this time. 17. What do you got?
6.
So he kicks you in the side. Now you're not taking damage from these, and he's not taking damage either. But you're apparently stunning each other. That's why you're only rolling each other.
Let's kick this up a notch, eh?
Yeah.
That's dirty.
So
I
he
brought
just
my
kicked
katana.
him, and you pull out your katana. As a reaction, he's gonna back up and pull out his sword. Now his sword is a lot less clean. It's a dirty cutlass. He goes, "All right, we're fighting like pirates now."
Let us down.
You have the initiative. You want to engage on him. You roll 2. Let me see what he rolls. Okay, so he gets the better of you on this. So you go to attack him, and he blocks it and kicks you. So he blocks your sword swing and kicks you with his right foot. You take 10 damage. No, let me just roll for this actually. 1d6. We'll do 1d6 and you'll take that damage. You'll take 3 because it's just a kick.
Go for a slash across his chest. 10.
So he actually catches you coming, and this time instead of kicking you, he's going to headbutt you. So what happens is you try to slash him across the chest. He blocks your swing with his sword, angling slightly to the left, so he gives himself an opening to headbutt you. So you took an 8. So these aren't like fatal hits or anything. That's why you're not taking a lot of damage. He's not hitting you with his sword, but they're like good chip damage to get in there because he's not putting himself out of position or doing anything like that. So after you took that 10 damage, it's your turn.
Dealing with stuff in the maze was a lot harder than your little baby punches.
Baby punches. You seem to handle that sword like an amateur.
Dealing with a marine beast, I really didn't have time to pull out a sword, so I beat him to death with my hands. And he was a lot harder than you.
So you're intimidating him? He's like, "What? You beat what?"
So, you still want to try to fight me?
This ain't worth it, man. He backs up, and he's like, "Just take the kid and go." He's starting to run. Is there something you want to do?
I grab him by the jacket.
Okay, so roll
Try
to
to
see if you grab him.
Grab him and pull him back. 12.
So that beats his armor class. You grab him and pull him back.
You ain't running nowhere.
Just don't hurt me, man. I'm just messing with the kid.
Kinda hurt him, so I guess I need to hurt you.
Are you
I
gonna
still
kill me?
do. I already murdered one of y'all. Max.
Oh,
Yeah.
Max, that's why he's dead. I should have known. Who are you?
Lance, what should I do with him?
Lance is coughing up in the corner. I don't know. Beat him up.
Did I kill him?
Kill him be too easy.
But it'll be fun. You said you want to get revenge. Come on.
What they did. I'm gonna deal with these guys. I want.
Lance, and take my sword.
You're throwing your sword to Lance?
No, I'm telling him to come here and take my sword and stab him in the gut.
Teaching children to murder. I love it. Alright, Lance goes. Alright. He walks over. You hand your sword to him. You have the dude by his jacket. He's trying to pull free. You can roll a strength to cheat and see if you keep him here.
I got a 9.
Okay, so he pulls free actually, because he rolled very good, double yours. His jacket comes off and he's like, I'm not messing with this man. He's starting to run away. So you'd have to sprint to catch him here, because he's a little far away. Or you can just leave him.
Chase after him. I don't make it. I got a 6.
You sprint after him, but he's too fast. He makes it deeper into the mines. You're a good few feet out, about 10, 15 feet away from Lance when you stop and say, man, he's too far away. You'd have to go much deeper into the maze to catch him.
He's too far. Come on, here, Lance. We're going back to Granny's.
Alright.
Do not tell anybody what I almost had you do. Deal?
Fine.
You'll get your revenge when you're older, but I do like your determination. Keep that. You can make a great pirate someday.
I'm gonna be the best pirate there ever was. Better than you. He gives you a very concerning look, to where if this is a look on an enemy, you would be like, oh shit. The two of you are walking out of the mines as he says that.
Kid, are you really trying to intimidate me?
No. He's very angry and he looks away. No.
Are you sure?
No.
Alright, now calm down. Let's get back into town, because someone wants to see you too.
Fine. So as you guys are walking back into the town, and you see Bethany in the corner walking towards you as well. Oh, you found him!
Lance, now where's Gowdy and Sarah?
Oh, that's a good idea. They went looking for you, Lance. Where do you think they would have looked? Where do you think they would have looked?
Would they have gone to the port?
No, I was just there. They weren't there. I suppose they could be in the town hall.
Where's Mary?
Yeah, she didn't come back. Anyway, we're running out of time. 15 minutes went by, so you have an hour 15.
Let's run to Granny's and check there, and if not, let's head back to town hall.
Huh. And so the three of you walk around the corner, and Gotti goes, there are you, kid. We were looking everywhere for you. We checked the town hall, but there was just those bunch of losers there. I didn't want to kill him while Sarah was with me. Yeah, that would have been weird.
You should have anyway, but Sarah, I need you to, both of you, I need you to come.
What?
We need your help, Sarah.
What do you need my child for?
Because she probably has the gift to get us the key.
You did say she ate a devil fruit earlier. Sarah, you ate a devil fruit? Maybe.
Sarah, you don't have to lie to your own dad.
He's just scary, okay?
You do have a machine gun arm, so I do get where she's coming from, sir.
Hey, you don't want to know the story about how I lost this arm.
You two yet. I'll find out. Anyway, we need to head to the Vatican.
Fine. I'm gonna go take care of those guys in the town hall while I'm here.
Come with us first.
He's walking away. You have to catch him. Grab his arm or something.
Daddy, I think you should come with us first. And I grab his arm. I'm sure you'd want to see your wife on the statue.
I do want to keep an eye on my kid.
You mean kids? Because don't forget Lance is right here.
Alright, fine. Lance, you're staying here. But why? I want to do something. Exactly because of that I want you to stay here. Come on, Lance. Stay here with me. Come on. Someone's got to keep me company. This time, don't go running off.
Let's head to
That's
that
good.
Vatican.
You, Bethany, Gotti, Sarah. That's 4.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Yeah.
4 of you head out. You go through the bridge. This time you're gonna have to roll because you have Gotti and Sarah with you.
18.
So you guys do really well. You remember almost every single step except 1 or 2. In which case, they grab each other. And Gotti goes, ugh, might be a little too heavy. Bethany goes, ah ha ha, I know the feeling. So you make it to the other side. Bethany makes it to the other side. Sarah makes it to the other side, except she got her foot stuck on the last step. Gotti almost makes it to the other side, but he's heavy, so one of the bridge tiles that should be safe collapses in, and he gets his foot stuck. Ah, damn it. So you see below everything, it's a huge drop. Dad! So you reach out your hand, and he reaches out his non-machine gun hand. Ugh! And you pull up. Thanks, Thomas.
Don't mention it.
All right, let's go to this thing. So the 4 of you walk inside, and you see the statue on the right. Honey, it's good to see you again, even in this form. It's a statue, man. Gotti glares at Bethany. All right. Sheesh. Get a load of this guy. What are we doing here again, guys? I think we're doing some kind of plan. Thomas, didn't you have some kind of plan in mind?
We head to the back. It says on this plaque, "O Goddess of Divine, reveal us your gift and step from beneath our faith." I'm assuming that she hid the keys somewhere in here, involving either this podium, because it does move, but it has a click. And those roses around the plaque are probably hiding something. Sarah, I need you to try to use the power, please.
Yeah, Sarah. He takes the cigar out of his mouth. He puts it down. Takes another cigar out of his back. These things don't come cheap. Lights it. Sarah, if you have the same power as Amanda did, you mean Mom? If you have the same power as your mother did, I think you can do this as much as she could. You think you think I can be like her?
You're just like her.
You're the spitting image.
You can do this, Sarah. You're strong.
Sarah's going to stand near the podium. She's going to look around. She's going to close her eyes.
As she closes her eyes, I tell Gotti and Bethany, let's go sit down like we're praying to her.
Really?
We have to show faith and praise her like a goddess.
Alright, if you say so. 3 of you sit down. And Gotti goes, I'm praying, jeez. Bethany goes, I'm praying so hard. You can't see me, because I'm praying so hard.
I'm saying in my head, please, Sarah, you gotta help us.
Something happens, and the vines around the room start to move. The room seems to be moving a little bit. And then Sarah lets go. Did that do it? You look around and nothing's changed. I don't think it did, but the whole room kind of moved, so I think we're on the right path.
I go check the podium again, see if anything happened with it.
So you look at the podium and investigate the podium.
9.
So you can see it moved, but only a little bit.
There's an opening somewhere?
You can see the podium is slightly to the back. So Sarah was standing between the plaque and the podium. The podium slightly moved maybe a few centimeters towards the plaque where she was standing. And the little steps that come up, you can see them more clearly now. You can investigate them.
I can investigate around the area, like the room.
Do you want to investigate the room as a whole?
Yeah. Like I turn around and look, and I don't see nothing.
You can tell the boys to look.
Do y'all see anything different?
Gotti and Bethany look around, and Bethany goes, "Oh my God!" Or should I say, "Goddess"? Wink. Gotti gives him the stare. Okay, no wink. All right. But Thomas, look at this. Look at the steps. So he points out the steps to you, and you see on the steps there's engravings of a pattern, a flower vine pattern, and I'm gonna have you perceive closer. You're going to get a little closer to this. And perceive.
14.
You smell something. You smell a sort of vegetation coming from beneath the steps. Something. You can tell something's below it. What's going on?
Something's underneath these steps. Like underneath this whole thing. Sarah, I need you to try harder.
My head hurts. Can I take a minute?
Yeah. Do you want some water?
I appreciate you helping my daughter here. But don't you push her past her limits, okay? Because I got a bullet. Or 20 with your name on it.
And you're really going to do that to someone who just saved your daughter and your son? Because might I add, your son was about to be killed by a pirate. So,
what? Wait,
how about
what? You found him how?
In the mine and holds of a pirate.
Oh, God.
Not mine, but a jungle pirate's.
So, he's going to roll to see if you're telling the truth. It's like an insight. He wants to see if you're telling the truth. And he's using his own instincts to see. He can't tell if you're telling the truth. He doesn't think you're lying, but he does want to hear more. In the hands of a jungle pirate. Those bastards. Tell me more about this.
Well, I ran down into the mines, and the jungle pirate had him pretty much by the shirt. And then when I tried to make sure it was Lance, he pretty much punched him in the gut.
He believes you. He's fully on board with your story. He's very, because he rolled critical. He critically believes you. He believes everything you just said, and he will believe everything you say about the story. If you wanted to add something to the story, specifically finding Lance's story, he would believe you. Okay. Those damn pirates. I'm sorry being so hard on you, man. I have to be in my kind of work. There's no room for error.
So you must work with someone of power, then.
I worked with someone very powerful.
Well, you can always trust me. I'm not gonna hurt you or your family.
I appreciate it. Let's hope I'm not on this island anymore, and we can get off here soon. I've got my ship docked out on the shore cove, away from the port. I got a bad feeling just in case anything happens, I'm able to leave.
Hopefully you take your family with you.
If I take my family with me, they'll be in danger.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe not do that.
Okay, I'm ready to start again. Whew. Let's do this.
You got this, Sarah.
Let's go.
I go sit back down.
Alright, I can do this. The three of you sit down on the bench, and you're doing the pray thing again. We're praying! Praying so hard. Would you shut up, man? Alright, shutting up! Shutting up so hard!
You can do this, Sarah. I believe in you. Do it just a little bit longer.
She takes a deep breath. She closes her eyes. She puts her hands together. As she does that, the three of you feel the whole room move, and the steps that were once there start closing in on themselves. The podium moves back even more, and before the three of you reveals a passageway underground. Sarah falls.
You did it.
She falls to the ground, and because she's overexhausted, she pushed herself. Gotti runs over. Are you okay, kid? Okay.
I run to her. Sarah, you did it.
Yay.
Here's some water.
She's tired. She drinks the water. Alright. I don't know what's down there, but I'm gonna stay here with my daughter. And you and Bethany can go down there and see what's down there.
That's fine. Ready, Bethany?
Ready as a cucumber. What's a cucumber? Shush now. That man is a little nuts. Coming from the man with a machine gun. He glares at Bethany. Never mind. Coming from the man with a beautiful smile. You and Bethany slowly walk.
Bethany, before we get shot, let's get going.
The two of you take a step down into the underground. You can feel the earth above you now. It's a good ways down. And as you reach the bottom, you smell a whoosh. What's that smell? It's vegetation. And it's just everywhere in your noses. You can just only smell plants. All you can smell. And there's a big door made out of vines and flowers, all kinds of vegetation, right in front of you.
Oh, don't tell me we gotta need her again.
I don't know. I don't think we should. Let's try to bust it open. So you and Bethany both bust the door open.
So I got a 3, Bethany got a 14.
Sure. Together you make a 17, enough to bust it down. Before the two of you see a giant room, 2 lab tables in front of you, scattered papers to your right, a big glass container filled with all types of plants, one of which seems to be rather strange in its size, and the lights on the top. It's filled with some kind of plant light, the same plant light that you saw in the manor. Walking in, you can see a creature to your left, and it's not moving. It seems to be half made. What is
Bethany,
this place?
I don't know, but be on guard.
So you look around. You and Bethany look around. There's no doors in this room. It's just one room. And in this room, there's just so many documents. You can walk up to the lab tables, take a look at the creature to the left, the scattered papers on the floor. You can try and investigate further.
Let's look at that weirdly shaped plant.
The one in the container or outside of the container?
In the container.
So you take a look inside the container.
I got 11.
You see a mutated plant inside, along with a non-mutated plant. Very similar types of plants. It seems to be a man-eater, the flytraps, the Venus flytraps. One of which seems to be completely normal, while the other is much too big for the glass. That thing is weird. Look at it. Ugh. Reminds me of those monsters we fought.
Well, let's not disturb it. Let's take a look at these tables. Maybe they have a clue of where it could be at.
Okay, so which table are you looking at? The one in front of the room or the one on far left?
Bethany, check out this one. I'll check out the other one.
So you check out the one on the far left. Bethany looks at the one here. You guys both step over tons of documents on the floor. And you see a picture of a woman holding 2 babies and a man standing over her. Now you know those people to be Amanda and Gotti, assuming the 2 babies to be Sarah and Lance. And there's tons of papers and notes on the floor, on the table, and on the floor. Do you want to read those papers?
Hey, come here. You want to look at this?
So you're deep underground. He's above ground, so he's not going to hear you. You'd have to go up and actually grab him.
I'll put that in my inventory.
So you can put the picture in your inventory and you can give it to him.
Let's look at these notes.
You grab one note and it says, "I don't feel so good. There was this hooded man today in the church. He came up to me and touched my hand. He had some kind of strange tattoo of a membrane. It's a weird thing to get a tattoo of, if you ask me. Ever since then, there's this growing feeling whenever I use my gift. I hope it's nothing."
Your note of importance.
So you can continue to look and pick up more papers and look at more notes if you want to.
Roll to 17. See if there's any of importance.
Let's see. You find another note. This note says, "I think the man did something to me. My plants aren't acting the way they're supposed to be, and they're mutating, gigantifying into monsterfied versions of themselves. I can feel every day less and less control of my power."
Walk back over to Bethany. Bethany, check this out.
No need to look at that. Look at what I found. Ah! He holds up what looks to be a key with a moon crescent on it. Aha! Look at this. Look at this. He's waving it in your face. Your boy found it. He's doing a little dance. Ha ha ha. We found the moon key. We found the moon.
There's a bigger situation.
What? Huh?
There's a bigger situation.
Alright, what?
Apparently, Amanda was in this church, and some guy touched her with a membrane tattooed, and he had a hood on.
Alright, well, I've been to the Grand Line, and even I have no idea what that means.
And then the second letter says, "I think this man did something to me. My plants aren't acting the way they're supposed to, and they're mutating, gigantifying into monsters." Do you think Amanda accidentally made these monsters?
Going off of these notes, it seems like she wasn't in control of her devil fruit. Someone did something to her, maybe? Do you think there's a devil fruit out there that does that?
Possibly. Or she used some type of her DNA and put it in with the plants and caused them to mutate. Or she was working with the other hooded guy. And yeah, something like that.
Alright, well, along with the key, I also found papers here too.
They say.
He shows more papers to you, and looking at the papers, you see one says, I can't believe that mayor. This town worships me and because of my ability, and yet he still thinks I'm a problem despite the rest of the town. I'm going to keep my eye on him. You can keep reading if you'd like.
I'd like all of the notes I can get that are of importance of this situation.
The next note says, I need to write this down, especially in case I don't have time later. I overheard the mayor going on about ordering sea stone to be delivered here all the way from Kano country. I'm gonna ask what the sea stone is to Gotti the next time he calls. It's been so long since I heard his voice. I miss him. And then you turn over the paper and you find the last paper on this table. It says, holy shit, I stole this key from the mayor's office. Apparently he's been having Bethany's assistant, Ronnie, create this weapon using sea stone to kill me. Gotti told me last week that sea stone is the only thing in the world that can nullify my powers. I'm going to tell Mary, and hopefully this place remains a secret between the two of us. No one else but me should be able to get inside here, but if they do, I need to have some sort of defense. So you also picked up another paper from your table, one you walked over to Bethany, if you want to read that one.
Yes.
You're reading the last one of the two tables, and it says, oh my god, I can't stand it here anymore. I did something really bad. I tried to bless someone at church today, but they started acting weird and attacking everyone. I couldn't stop it. Everyone is blaming me for their deaths. So many lost. Is it really my fault? I have to hide. Wait. I hear noise outside. The Marines, they're here. I'm gonna try and hide away at the manor at the center of the maze I created. Hopefully they'll leave me alone. But then, if they don't, I might have to become the witch that these people see me as.
I think we need to run out of here and quick and make sure that key stays safe between us.
Alright, do you want to carry it or me?
Let me carry it.
Alright, here you go. So you can put it in your inventory. The moon key.
Alright, let's get out of here and make Sarah lock this up the best way she can.
So you guys are coming out, walking back up the stairs, and you can hear screaming, and you hear Gotti with his machine gun. Damn it! I should have brought more ammo. Flame rounds would have done the trick. I just had to use all of them up earlier. You run up to the top of the stairs with Bethany. You look behind you. Sarah's hiding behind the podium, and two creatures are standing there. One of which looks like a Halloween Groot, and the other one looks like a... How do you want to describe it?
Female Groot.
Female Groot. Cool. And the two of them are there, standing there, and slowly moving towards your location with Gotti, who's trying to blast them. But every bullet they take doesn't seem to affect them. Looks like they're immune to my bullets. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. To be continued.
Bring me out, come and find me in the dark now. Every day by myself I'm breaking down. I don't wanna fight alone anymore. Bring me out from the prison of my own pride. My God, I need a hope I can't deny. In the end I'm realizing I was never meant to fight on my
Deep in the mines lay two groups of men. One group not suited to fighting, and instead make their living off the betterment of Coraltown. The other group vile and vicious, threatening to cause trouble for the men that just want to leave. George of the Jungle Pirates. Their leader is a tactful man. He leads not with an iron fist, but his mind for analyzing the situation
and moving forward without getting his own hands dirty. He currently sits atop a nearby crate. You know, you could have just given us the weapon, Mr. Mayor. George looks intimidating towards the mayor. George, that was made to protect us. What if another threat comes along? I thought Kenway would be okay with us keeping it. You really thought he'd let you keep that after how much it took to fund it? George waves his sword around in his hand towards the pile of men. I don't know much about it, but I do know there's something else he's been keen to fuel funding into. A man bursts onto the scene. It's Arthur. He seems to be breathing hard. George, those two have been gone all night. The jungle pirates soon wrangle up the Coral Town suits after George says, why don't we at least give them a chance to bring it to us? After all, we did come all this way. It would be a shame to leave empty-handed. George looks over to the mayor. I suppose a change of scenery is needed. Why don't you give us a tour of this town? That wasn't the deal you made with Bethany and that kid. Deals change. As a group of many individuals leave the mines, a little boy runs up to the party with a popsicle in his mouth. He addresses the mayor. Hey, Mr. Mayor, Waylon's been getting into the ice cream in the kitchen again. I swear I have nothing to do with it. The boy seems to not be paying attention to all the men around the mayor and is very focused in. George motions to another jungle pirate off to the side. Get the ship ready to move. And if you have to, dock it about a mile out from here on that sandbar with the single pineapple tree. I have a feeling things might get dicey here soon. The pirate replies with a, yes, Captain, before leaving his presence. Arthur asks George, your intuition is never wrong. What kind of feeling are you getting? Something dangerous is coming. We've been here too long as it is. The mayor sends the kid on his way before addressing George. After you get what Kenway wants, you'll leave, right? As the party enters the town hall, George notices the mayor fiddling with something near his pocket and hears a soft clack-jack. May I at least see my son before anything else? The mayor asks. Arthur, tie those four up while I deal with this, George says as Arthur nods, tying up the 4 council members. The mayor speaks again. My son should be in here. He looks towards the leftmost door with George behind him. When they enter, there's a kid there, about 10 years old, raiding the fridge. He looks to the two of them. Oh, Lance did it. I was just doing what he said. The mayor kneels down and smiles at his son. Listen closely, Waylon. I need you to go home and find your mother. The Marines will be here soon. I love... BAM! The sound of gunshot rings throughout the kitchen. George fired a shot into the skull of the mayor. His son Waylon there, with the blood of his father splashed onto his face. He lets out a soft, Dad, as the body falls to the floor at his side. I had a feeling. He blows the smoke out of his gun. My intuition is never wrong. George lets out a smile as he motions towards the door. Your father made a mistake crossing me. Are you going to make the same one he did? Waylon, crying all the way, leaves the room as another door can be heard closing. He appears to have left the building. The sound of a dendon mushy can be heard coming from George's person. He pulls it out and hears the voice of a raspy man.